Is Vince McMahon about to return to WWE to oust Triple H? Triple H being removed. Is Triple H going to be replaced with Mr. McMahon? Let's get into this massive rumor. Dramatic WWE boardroom going on right now. Is there more to this than meets the eye? Remember to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive in WWE. After Vince McMahon returned to TV, yes, Vince McMahon returned to television the other night in the Hulk Hogan special, The Real Hulk Hogan on TMZ. Is Vince McMahon about to make his dramatic return to the WWE as well? WWE fans, something is brewing behind the scenes in World Wrestling Entertainment. Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon, the man who built WWE into the empire it is today, is making moves to return and take back control of his company. But there's just one problem, the game Triple H, and let's just say the game isn't playing nice. Today I'm going to be breaking down the inside whispers, the whoppers, the locker room tension, and the corporate chess move that could tear WWE apart from the inside. And trust me, there's a shocking swerve in the story that nobody saw coming. Stick around until the end because I'm going to reveal one WWE superstar who could secretly be the key to this entire war. Now, we all know about Vince McMahon's retirement a few years ago and Triple H taking over as the CCO and taking over creative. Now, Vince's past attempts to insert himself back into WWE after stepping away, and how WWE's Netflix era and global expansion made this power struggle more valuable than ever before. You're going to want to tune in for this one. But guys, again, so crucial to become a channel member today. Like the video and make your opinions known below, because without you, there certainly is no Sean's View. Triple H has been praised for bringing back long-term storytelling, improving morale in the company, and giving fans dream matches that they've wanted for years. But Vince, he believes the business still needs his vision and his control. And according to Backstage Rumors and sources, Vince is now positioning himself for a return to WWE. However, this time, not just to influence creative, but to own the chessboard once again. Now, apparently there was some sort of meeting, according to speculation and rumor online, kayfabe storyline style, a meeting that was held between Vince McMahon and the game Triple H. Now, the meeting was said to be good at first. Things were going smooth, but then it took a dramatic turn for the worst. And what I mean by that is you're going to see what I mean by that. Triple H offered a 50-50 partnership or full retirement ultimatum to Vince McMahon. He had a choice. But as we all know, Vince McMahon does not like choices. Vince's reaction to that choice was, you don't give me choices, I make the choices. Now, this was according to Mr. McMahon. This is where tensions started to explode and it imploded. Imagine Vince McMahon staring across the table at Triple H, being told that he can only come back if he shares control or stay gone forever. Those words for Vince, that's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to transpire too well. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And where do you think the story is going from here? What do you think is going to happen next? Now, there's been reports of Vince meeting with high-ranking WWE board members. Again, in all rumor and speculation, all hearsay. Whispers of wrestlers being realigned politically behind the scenes. Politically. Fan division. Some fans wanting Vince's return and others fearing the end of Triple H's creative run in World Wrestling Entertainment. Is it truly going to be the end of the game? Now, some superstars are loyal or were loyal to Vince McMahon because he made their careers. Others see Triple H as the future, the vision. Kind of like Seth Rollins' new creation, his new team, his new set of people that he's trying to elevate in the company, maximize the potential of the vision. The locker room, they're split over this entire Vince McMahon Triple H propaganda. And the fans even more divided. Social media is already buzzing with hashtags like Team Vince or Team Triple H. This is turning into the biggest off-screen storyline that WWE has ever seen. And again, all behind the damned scenes. Vince may not be planning to take over creative first, okay? Instead, and this is vital, this is crucial to the report, he could be targeting business operations and global expansion, as if the WWE hasn't already expanded enough. That means Triple H's creative control could survive for now. But Vince has a secret ace up his sleeve. A major WWE legend is rumored to be siding with him. But this kind of where things take a turn. This is where things going to get very, very dirty and very dangerous. Dirty and dangerous. Kind of like Dirty Dom. Remember, if you like these videos, comment, like, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications. Most importantly, become a channel member today to help save and secure. You know all the time, effort, and devotion. You know the heart I put into this channel. If Vince McMahon gains enough leverage in the boardroom, Triple H's creative run could be boxed in. And here's the kicker. I'm hearing whispers that a major WWE legend, someone fans love, could walk right back into Vince's corner. If that happens, Triple H might not just lose control, he might get pushed all the way out of the company. Now, the mystery ally, without naming them, again, a lot of rumor. Again, we got to get into the specifics. We got to get into the damning of this thing. Speculation running rampant how this could lead to a full-on corporate civil war, in the WWE. This thing is brewing. We are literally sitting on a pressure cooker, viewers, fans, and subscribers. And here's the thing. This so-called mystery ally isn't just any Hall of Famer. This is someone with enough pull in the locker room to turn the tide instantly. Now, if they walk back into WWE with Vince at their side, we could be looking at the biggest behind-the-scenes shakeup in WWE history. In my next video, and remember, it's so crucial to comment, like, subscribe today. In my next video, I am going to reveal exactly who this rumored ally is and how their return to the WWE could set up a storyline that spills from the boardroom right into the WWE ring, possibly leading to a WrestleMania match nobody thought could happen next year. Now, as we all know here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, we will never disappear. We give you news and rumors around the clock, hourly, and I never stop for you. Hit that like button, and if you want the truth behind WWE's biggest backstage battles, subscribe. And again, so you don't miss a video, subscribe where we break down Vince's possible new partner in crime. Drop a comment. Are you Team Vince or Team Triple H? Let's get the debate going right now. And as the game would say, let the games begin. And so they will, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Now, we got more news and rumors to reveal here on this very episode of the Titanic, Fresh, Brash, and Brazen. WWE considering moving John Cena's final match, his final retirement match, to go head-to-head with AEW World's End. Yes, you heard that right. The WWE and AEW are, they're still at each other's throats. They're still looking for ratings. They're looking for numbers. They're looking for dominance. But the WWE, again, this could backfire. The WWE, I don't know why they're interested. I don't know they're so invested in AEW. Maybe it's because of all the years that AEW was down WWE's throat, and AEW always mentioning WWE and always throwing shots at WWE. Maybe this is retaliation. Maybe this is revenge for the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and how this is all going to accumulate over the next several hours. But here, coming through here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, Shayna Baszler sets the record straight on potential AEW move after release from the WWE. Shayna Baszler addresses possibly becoming full-time producer after release from the WWE. Shayna Baszler explains why WWE release actually didn't shock her. Were you shocked by the release of Shayna Baszler? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Why Karrion Kross wants to make WWE return despite past frustrations with the industry. Karrion Kross confirms that AEW hasn't reached out since his departure from the WWE because everybody thinks it's part of the show. It's an angle. It's a storyline. Karrion Kross reveals WWE nixed Raw appearance after SummerSlam with no explanation. Karrion Kross says that promotions are afraid to contact him after his exit from the WWE. Karrion Kross says that WWE gave him 24 hours to accept a new deal before re-signing it. Karrion Kross confirms WWE departure is not a work. What do you think about Karrion Kross being gone from the WWE? It's all about your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. The Miz mocks Seth Rollins with a fake injury stunt as The Miz was seen on crutches. Tony Khan calls claims of lack of storytelling in AEW a total falsehood. Again, AEW's Tony Khan calls claims of lack of storytelling in AEW a total falsehood. What do you think about that? Tony Khan addresses AEW potentially adopting WWE's two-night event format. Oh, my God. See, here it goes. TNA copying, TNA blueprinting. I mean, AEW copying, bringing up. Maybe this is why the WWE is trying to counteract AEW. You can see the bad blood. Brock Lesnar and SmackDown. Breaking news on the blue brand of SmackDown. Listen to this one. According to the dirt sheets, the newsletters, and the insiders, we are receiving word that Brock Lesnar is set for multiple SmackDown return appearances following his huge shocking return at SummerSlam. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Vince McMahon was upset over WWE not inviting him to Hulk Hogan's tribute shows for a 10-bell salute. Guys, we are still shocked and saddened that WWE referee Charles Robinson was hospitalized after getting attacked by a rat. Yes, excuse me, a bat. A bat. Not a rat, but a bat. Actually, I guess it would have been worse if it was a bat or a rat. WWE legend Brian Knobbs could be forced to amputate leg after infection returns. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Also, Vince McMahon thinks that Hulk Hogan is not a racist. Do you believe that Hulk Hogan is indeed not a racist? I do believe that Hulk Hogan just said and did things he didn't mean. He wasn't in the right mindset. Not to say that this was defending or anything, but it is what it is. WWE NXT sees a slight dip in viewership. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. Also, we are receiving word that... Wait a minute. Whoa, this is why we do multiple videos a day, guys, because you just never know what's going to happen during each episode. WWE are discussing a major change for John Cena's final match. At first, it wasn't going to be recorded. It wasn't going to be aired. It was going to be taking place at a live event. But it would appear as if all that is going to change. Mark Henry reveals the bad advice Hulk Hogan got after his racism scandal. WWE officials were offended by Karrion Kross after WrestleMania 41. That just coming to light right now. So as you can see, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to get to. There's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of views. Guys, now's the time to subscribe. Plenty more to come. Stay tuned to Sean's View.